Anyone who believes that Barack Obama will ever be indicted, arrested, or prosecuted by Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, the Department of Justice, or the FBI, those people are probably still sitting around and waiting on their DOGE dividend checks as well. Because you have to be a complete idiot to not realize that this is a distraction from the fact that Donald Trump has never and will never release the Epstein files. But I want you to watch this video of these talking heads, these idiots on Fox News who were so elated to ask Tulsi Gabbard if anyone as high up as Barack Obama will be arrested or prosecuted for what they consider the Russia hoax.
People who did not want to accept the will of the American people.
I gotta stop her right here, because when you hear this, you have to think, oh, she's about to start talking about the January 6th insurrectionists, right? She's about to start talking about how Donald Trump still denies that he lost the election in 2020. But yeah, who am I kidding? You know that's not what she's talking about. You know this is her bootlicking for Donald Trump and doing his bidding, because that dude is on nothing but a freaking revenge tour right now.
And electing Donald Trump in 2016, and therefore cooked up this treasonous conspiracy to, again, try to effectively, and they did effectively, launch a years-long coup against the sitting president of the United States.
Director Gabbard, I'm glad you used the word coup. I also, in some of your reports, the word treason has come up. We're seeing a lot of things coming to light these days, and it's very encouraging for Americans, especially this report, which so many of us knew this was a hoax. But this goes all the way to the top. I mean, this goes all the way to Barack Obama. Will we actually see someone as high up as Barack Obama take responsibility, be accountable, maybe face criminal charges? Is that a possibility here based on the documents that you've released?
Yeah, Rachel, the seriousness of, again, the implications and the consequences of these actions that were taken demand accountability. The American people not only deserve the truth and accountability. When we look at the future of our country as a democratic republic and the American people's ability to have faith that when they go and cast a vote at the ballot box, that the will of the people will be respected by those in government, whether they be Democrats or Republicans, this is literally what is at stake here. So we are referring all of our documents to the Department of Justice for the purpose of accountability and action. No one, no matter who they are, no matter how high up they are or how powerful they may be, no matter who the intelligence officials or professionals were who were a part of this treasonous conspiracy, there must be accountability. The truth must be shown to the American people in order to ensure that there is this faith and trust and integrity in our democratic republic for the sake of the future of our country.
I'm actually amazed at how easy it is for these people to deliver these lies and satire with a straight freaking face. They're seriously sitting there pontificating about arresting and indicting Barack Obama. These people have tried so many things. Remember, they were going to indict Letitia James. That never happened. They made this huge deal about the auto pen. Nothing's come from that. Now they're trying to talk about arresting freaking Barack Obama. Listen, they have proof of Barack Obama engaging in treason like they have proof that Donald Trump didn't lose the election in 2020. He did lose it, and Barack Obama did not engage in any treason. And these people know this stuff. They know it, but Tulsi Gabbard knew what her job was when Donald Trump put her in the cabinet. Your job is to go after everyone who ever indicted me. They indicted him because there was actual evidence of freaking crimes. That is why he was not just indicted, he was also prosecuted for those crimes. He was found guilty for those crimes. So now this revenge tour is about doing Donald Trump's bidding. That is all of their jobs at this point. That is why the Epstein files has to go away, because they want to move away from his crimes and try to move on to other people's crimes. But they have no proof. And like I said in the beginning, those of you who are excited about this were probably also excited about the DOGE dividend checks that you were supposed to get. They're never coming, just like these indictments. And it's crazy because she's sitting there like, are we going to see Barack Obama? We're going to see him get arrested? And Tulsi Gabbard is talking about, oh, people need to be able to know that when they go to the ballot box, the will of the American people is being adhered to. Your dude has spent like 10 years now claiming he didn't lose an election that we all know he lost. They went through court case after court case for this. This is a waste of time, a waste of the American taxpayer dollars, because we're not going to see anything come of this. But they're all complicit in it. Every single one of them. Because Tulsi Gabbard was on Fox News again today. The same Fox News owned by Rupert Murdoch, who owns the Wall Street Journal, who the Trump administration is suing right now. We're in bizarro world. But she's on Fox News but with Maria Bartiromo, and Maria Bartiromo is all excited. She's like, are we going to see a Barack Obama get arrested? We're going to see it? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to check back in with you. It is crazy how stupid they all are.
Believe that we will see prosecutions. I mean, our audience wants to know where this story goes from here. Will we ever see anyone held accountable for this incredible lie on the American people?
I will do all that I can.
And I want to really put a spotlight on who's responsible, because we've talked about the highest levels. Barack Obama, John Brennan, James Clapper. So at the end of the day, we need to look at Pam Bondi. Is that the person who, at the end of the day, is going to bring us accountability? Pam Bondi?
Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, it is their responsibility to gather all of the evidence, both that we have released, the facts that have already been known previously, the information that will continue to come out, and move forward with this prosecution and these indictments.
All right. We are on it, and we'll be watching that.
Distract, flood the zone. This is what Donald Trump does. They don't even try to hide it. They've said it. They're trying to distract you from the fact that his entire presidency has been a failure. They're trying to distract you from the fact that he sexually assaulted children while at Epstein's Island. That's what this is about. You can pretend it's anything else. You can sit here on your hands and wait to see Barack Obama get indicted. But I'm telling you right now, mark my words, it is not going to happen. They don't have evidence of anything. This is a joke. This is what they do. And every single one of them is complicit in this because that is how they got their jobs. Donald Trump watched for 4 to 8 years, every one of these people bootlick for him. He knew exactly who he needed to appoint that would do his bidding, and that is what they're doing. Tulsi Gabbard, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, Marco Rubio, other people that are in that cabinet are going to be politically done when this presidency is over. And some of them will be facing indictments themselves, but the difference will be these indictments will actually come with receipts. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.